Good afternoon, EagleNick audience. I am EagleNick, and there is a big storm coming, about to hit Dalton, Georgia. Good afternoon, EagleNick audience. As you can see, they have this other end of the parking lot fenced off now. It looks like they might actually have this place closed up. Good morning, good afternoon, audience, good evening, wherever you may be. EagleNick audience, and I am live at the Dalton Police Service Center. And we are live this afternoon. We are not recording. Good to see you all. EagleNick audience. And we are live at the Dalton Police Service Center. Feeling sick? Yes, EagleNick is feeling sick of having his constitutional rights violated by the Dalton City Police Department. How is everyone doing? Where is everyone from this afternoon? Good afternoon. We are live. Now it looks like this office down here that they must have a vacation for the 4th of July. Isn't it nice to have a vacation to where you are receiving taxpayer money and can take a week off or more for the 4th of July? This is the Dalton Police Department, 1992. And I would say that there is a lot of these officers that is still here. That is the old patch. You see, this is an old patch that was put on to, look, ring bell for service. It's funny, EagleNick has never had to ring a bell for service. And I want to show you how proudly the Dalton Police Department is of their status as blue line gangbangers. You see that flag? What is missing? The red and the white stripes. That is the thin blue line flag, proudly displayed by members of the Thin Blue Line Gang, revenue extorters, oath breakers, constitutional rights violators who illegally obtain people's names to get a warrant, trespass, solicit a trespass. Now, trespass is not verbal. Trespass, they had to write your name down on said trespass. And if you will Google trespassing in the state of Georgia, you will see that a person commits criminal trespassing when they knowingly stay on the property of another. Now, public property belongs to us all, not the post office. At the post office, it does not belong to the postal employees. It does not belong to the postmaster. It does not belong to the Postmaster General, Mr. Louis DeJoy. Now, this is our police chief, Mr. Cliff Cason. Now, he was the one who allowed the Dalton Police Department to get a warrant against EagleNick audits for criminal trespass, damage of $500 or less, because of EagleNick audits exercising his constitutional rights at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. Now, Postmaster Constance Long got her feelings hurt, and the feelings enforcement with the Dalton Police Department, policy enforcement, and also feelings enforcement had EagleNick audits arrested. And this right here is the gangbanger who arrested EagleNick, Mr. Matthew Locke. All EagleNick ever knowed was M. Locke, but as you will see, his first name is Matthew. He is 2 photographs away from the Blue Line gangbang leader, Mr. Police Chief Cliff Cason. Now, this was 2016. The one I was just showing you was 2022 rather. We are in 2024, and it is time for the police chief to be thrown out the door. It is time for a new police chief. It is time for the city of Dalton to stop violating people's constitutional rights. Now, I want to show you right here, we have a dispose of your unwanted medications here. But EagleNick says that I would not bring nothing up here to dispose of, because you may not have it end up used against you when they plant it at a crime scene. Now, this is their accreditation, the state of Georgia law enforcement certification for the Dalton Police Department. You can see the state seal, 2023. Now, this was a certification after the police chief was appointed. He was appointed sometime prior to 2022. And we have a gentleman watching as I am sure they are watching the live stream. How is everyone doing? I'm sorry, I cannot really see who all is in the chat. Now, we had someone coming in asking for a police report, but EagleNick Audits does not record the public, even though there is no expectation of privacy in public. EagleNick respects the rights of the public, but the Dalton Police Department does not. You will see this door says electric panel. Maybe that is where they have the electric chair where they bring people up to give them some electric shock. But there is a massive storm approaching. EagleNick saw a lot of lightning as I was heading north along the sidewalk. Now you will see that says Israel Police. This looks like an old cap. Statement of support for the Guard and Reserve. I wish there was something I could do about the lighting issues. I hope that you can clearly see this. The Materius Gold Award, 26th class of Dalton's Police Department Citizen Police Academy, where they taught citizens how to violate people's rights, I'm sure. You will see that one is shaped like a diamond, as that one is shaped more like a teardrop diamond. And we have another diamond. Category 5, Governor's Challenge, Governor Brian Kemp. Governor Brian Kemp, what was that challenge that you would like to see? Which police department in the state of Georgia could violate the most citizens' rights? Who could arrest the most homeless people to keep them off the streets? I'm sure you were 100% behind the Georgia legislature. You will notice all these trophies, they all have their guns at the ready to shoot and kill, not to protect and serve. Now we are going to show you a medal that I do not know how you do today, sir. This is a medal that it's like Harry L. Cook, I think was who it was awarded to. He probably had the record number of constitutional rights violation that year. And this is their old mob members. You will see that they all look like gangsters. But back in those days, they had to hide the fact that they were gang affiliated, the mob. But now, as you saw earlier, and I will show you again before I leave, how they proudly display that thin blue line gang flag. Look, this guy here is saying, where's one of them First Amendment people talking about they got rights? I got something for them. And you will see right here the damage to the side of this vehicle, but you cannot see the front of that police vehicle. And I'm sure it very well could be the one who struck the vehicle, but after the fact, they pulled them out of the car and said, and I don't see no signs here, it says you can't go no farther, said that they had been drinking Now here is Mr. Al Capone himself. He is the leader of the gang, and this would be the police chief here with the white hat to signify his authority. To open door, press red button. But I believe I will pass. Now this says authorized personnel only, but that is beyond that door. This is the tiered classroom. Watch your step. Do not make it apparent that you are violating someone's constitutional rights. Try your best to make it look like you are justified in all of your corrupt ways of performing your duties. Now here is some more of the old blue line gangbangers back in the day, and I am sure that vehicle was chock full of moonshine. And we have the training division where they train them how to violate people's constitutional rights. EagleNick audits would like to know how much training that they actually get when they are learning how to mistreat the citizens of Dalton, Georgia. I'm sure this is some of the stuff that they were issued. I don't really know what this right here would have to do with police work. You see it is pointed on the end, so maybe they use that to stick under people's fingernails to administer a form of torture. Bring your kid to work day. I appreciate everyone who is here. Once again, I cannot see the chat. I can see that people are talking or chatting, but I cannot actually notice no photos or video allowed. That is inside the restroom. Anybody with common sense would know that you cannot record or take photographs inside a bathroom. You know, that is not only illegal, that would be indecent. Now, they will post stuff like this, yet our government lets people have free reign to make millions of dollars off the porn industry. And here we have an emergency defibrillator so that if they bring someone in whom they have beat half to death and their heart stops, they can start their heart back up so that they can continue their torture. Now, one more time, I would like to show you the glorious blue line gangbanger flag, and then I think we will be heading outside. Now, we have a couple of public servants back here sitting at the desk who actually field the calls that come into the Dalton Police Service Center to inform them that there is some homeless person that they need to come out and arrest to violate their rights, especially if they are exercising their First Amendment right to freedom of speech by panhandling, which is protected under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. And as you can see, this gentleman does not look like he is very happy. But EagleNick audits is exercising his constitutional rights. And like I said, they are supposed to be policy enforcers and not feelings enforcement. That is the problem that we have within our police departments today, that they enforce feelings and do not stand up. They do not honor the oath that they have took to the United States Constitution, to defend the Constitution, to defend the rights of the citizens whom they swore to protect and serve, to protect the constitutional rights of the citizens of the cities, the counties, and the states, which they have been hired and make excellent money to perform this service as a public servant. Now, EagleNick did not record the lady who just walked out. She had a big smile on her face, but like I said, she is one who works back here who probably fields the call. EagleNick did not come up here for any confrontation or to instigate any kind of troubles. EagleNick is only exercising his constitutional rights. And the last time I did my live stream up here, after I left, I had did a 2 minute and 47 second long recording, whereas I was live streaming on the outside because the police service center was not open. Now, I was arrested because they say of my 5th audit exercising my First Amendment rights at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. But we all know that that is not true. EagleNick Audits was arrested because it was a retaliatory tactic from live streaming outside. Now, EagleNick Audits is inside because there is a storm of brewing on the outside. But as you can tell by the look on this gentleman's face, how he has his arms crossed, that there is even a bigger storm brewing for EagleNick Audits when he is riding his bicycle home. Does this gentleman look like he is happy to you? No, he does not. I appreciate all of you who are watching and commenting. Now, he said something, but EagleNick cannot hear out of his left ear, and it was not to where it was audible that EagleNick Audits could understand him, and it was clearly not loud enough that EagleNick Audits live stream could pick it up, so that we, the people who is watching, would be able to know what was said. You see, their vision is to reduce crime by coactive partnerships with citizens, elected officials, and other federal, state, and local agencies. But EagleNick says that is a lie. Their vision extends no farther than they can see. Their mission is to violate the constitutional rights of the American people. They have no values, and they definitely have no professionalism, but they expect obedience to their leadership. But they have lost all integrity with their conduct. But all of you are excellence. You are the excellence not our government, not our public servants. Now, as you saw, that gentleman was real mad. He does not like EagleNick audits. Do I need to do this for my Spanish-speaking subscribers and the Spanish-speaking people who watch my live streams and will be watching the video when it is uploaded? Need a police officer? You notice the color of the words. The police officer is blue. The blue line gangbangers. Now we are headed back outside, and you will see EagleNick Audits brought his bicycle right up inside. I do not see no flat tires, but I will check to make sure there has not been no dynamite placed so that when I go to leave, that it blows up after so many revolutions of my wheels. EagleNick Audits would really like to thank you all. Look, the UPS is delivering all their new torture devices. Sir, you are in the public. You're in the right place. Well, come on in. Sir, I'm live streaming. I'm not recording. You are in the public. You are in the public, sir, and it is pouring down rain, and the lightning is a-striking, and like I said, it is even worse on the outside. There is no expectation of privacy in public. Look it up. Look it up, sir. No, we got a UPS driver that's wanting to start trouble. Now, as you can see, it is pouring down rain. It was not my fault. I did not call UPS and say, come up here to the police department. He got mad. He might want to assault me, but I better keep an eye out. He's liable to go in there and get a gun from them. He's going to try to get them to shoot me. But if they can't do nothing, we'll see you too there, Mr. UPS Worldwide Services. Delivering them torture devices to the Blue Lane Gangbang members. My last name is Nicholson, sir. And my YouTube channel is EagleNick Audits. And I do believe we have a disgruntled UPS employee. He knew my first name, so I thought I would oblige him with my last name and also my YouTube channel. You have a blessed day, sir. Now he is going on his phone to look up EagleNick Audits so that he can watch the live stream. And I'm pretty sure, no, I thought that was a city police officer going yonder, but it was not. Now, EagleNick Audits, exercising his constitutional rights, does not have no limitation how long I can exercise those rights. And I can stand right here in front of that plaque all day long. Now, EagleNick Audits does not want to get soaking wet, especially my bicycle, and I especially don't want to get struck by lightning. But I'm beginning to think that I would be better off by taking my chances with the lightning than I would the crooked, corrupt, blue line gangbangers and gentlemen like the fella driving the big UPS truck. They probably told him where I live. Now you will see if you was watching that they told that man my first name inside here, just proving what EagleNick says, that gentleman was not too happy. But he did not take it as bad as the poor old fella driving the UPS truck, who does not understand that there is no expectation of privacy in public. EagleNick, oh, this. I am EagleNick, and the rain is slacking off, but the corruption continues. Now, like I said, back over here where the confiscation lot used to be and all the cars was that were gone, you can see they are expanding. Maybe that is where they are building their new torture chambers. Maybe they are building their own private little jail cell for EagleNick. All this. EagleNick does not know what is going on, because you could see they had what they're doing hid behind a construction fence. Not to keep stuff in or out, but to keep the public from being able to see what is going on. And there we have a Whitfield County Transit who one of them almost run over EagleNick Audits when he was heading north up 41 Highway on his bicycle. Ooh, did y'all see that lightning? They have done created a major storm just to try to kill EagleNick Audits. And that rain is really starting to come down. I just wonder how long it's going to be before it stops and I can take off. Now, I don't know if this is a police officer or someone in the public, so I will try not to record, to actually live stream them unless they are in uniform. Because like I said, y'all will see there was people come in and out that I did not live stream. A man and woman said they needed a police report, and there was one of the actual ladies that works behind the glass came out, and I did not live stream her either. But as I said before, there is no expectation of privacy in public. It is only because EagleNick Audits gives the respect that he is given that I do not record the public, and I did not or live stream the public or record when I'm recording, and I did not live stream the lady who was working behind the glass. One thing about this rain, it will cool it off for about the first 10 minutes after the storm passes. Hey, how's it going, brother?
Well, what now?
I'm telling you, but at least I didn't put you on my live stream because I didn't know if you're police or public. Was that door locked? Did you? Look, that dude there. Did you hear that beat? They had this door locked now, which is a clear violation to keep the public out. Now they got it where you can't come back in. I know it had to be locked because I heard the beat. I guess they locked it after that disgruntled UPS guy left because they thought he was going to come back and shoot at EagleNick. Now, EagleNick is not stupid. I will be keeping an eye out for Mr. Friendly driving that UPS. Ooh, the lightning is striking. And unlike the lightning last night in my 4th of July fireworks show at Al Rollins Park, that is street lightning and not just flash. Now, as I was coming up here, the sky was a clear blue. You come on, I got it up the sky.
I gotta get this form signed.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to get it wet.
No.
But I wouldn't run too fast. So, boy, that's just a big old street come down. I believe they heard I was on my way up here to do some live streaming, and they dialed up this storm. Now, people's going to say EagleNick's crazy, but I don't believe in coincidence. Ooh, there's another. There was another. You be safe, sir. Watch out for that lightning. Now, that lightning is coming down. The rain is coming down hard, but the lightning is coming down a little bit harder. That rain will make you wet, but that lightning will make you dead. EagleNick, audience. I am EagleNick, and I am live at the Dalton Police Service Center. EagleNick is asking for all of your prayers that EagleNick will be alive all the way back to his house. EagleNick seems to have made a few people mad inside the police service center, and the gentleman driving the big UPS truck, he did not act like he was very happy. Trying to tell EagleNick that he did not know what he was talking about. Oh, there's some more. I wish I could let you see that, but I'm afraid it'll get me. You watch, see if we can't get it. Yeah, Biden 2024 kicked that smelling felon out the door. Donald John Trump. I just can't take a chance to show you that lightning because I'm afraid that I will show it to you striking EagleNick. And if it hits EagleNick, that will be the end of the live stream. That will be the end of my phone. And that will be the end of EagleNick. Oh, this. Now, I'm just going to sit right here for just a second. My back is starting to kill me. Now, they hurt my back and hurt my wrists when they arrested me, putting me in handcuffs behind my back over a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass damage of $500 or less. Ooh, that lightning is getting worse. But I was saying, as I was riding up here, the sky was just as clear as could be. Now, up to the north, looked like a 20, 30 miles, it looked dark. But it sure did get here quick. Now, I'm afraid to end this live stream, not for the lightning, but for the simple fact that certain individuals would know that EagleNick audits is not live and that people could not see what would be happening to EagleNick. Now, don't say nothing about my hidden crotch cam. It's always recording. Oh, heck, I just said it out loud. Ooh, now that was a big old lightning right there. And that was close. That wasn't but a couple of miles away. I just hope that it don't strike here and knock out the internet. I want to give a big thumbs up to Spectrum Internet because they are the ones who the city of Dalton has the free public Wi-Fi. Now that was even closer. That was like it was about a quarter mile away. That might have actually struck the courthouse. I'm telling you, that was close. The next one's liable to be right here where I'm at. They're dialing it in. They're changing the coordinates. I think they're trying to get it to strike exactly where they want it. The EagleNick has not been in fear for his life very much from corrupt public servants, but I am in fear for my life from that lightning. I do not think that there's anything I could say to talk that lightning out of killing EagleNick. Can somebody do EagleNick a favor and see how long this storm is supposed to last in Dalton, Georgia? Hey, brother, I jumped too. I almost hit my head on that ceiling up there. You see it's got a camera in it too. The rain is slacking off, ooh, but the lightning is not. And as I said before I come in and started this live stream, there is a storm a brewing outside. And it looked like there was one brewing on the inside. And when I got back outside, the weather wasn't that bad. But that gentleman driving that big UPS truck, I'm glad that they do not let them go armed. Ooh, UPS, if you're thinking about letting your drivers carry firearms, please don't do that. You will see the rain is just about completely stopped, but the lightning has not. Ooh, but I think it's about to get past a little bit. EagleNick is going to go out here outside here in a minute and try to end his live stream out closer to the road. EagleNick don't want to end it right up here because I do believe that gentleman inside that looked like he was very irate at EagleNick audits could be standing there watching. And sir, if you are mad, I'm sorry. I did not do nothing to offend you. Y'all had no right telling that UPS driver my first name. Even though you didn't tell him at all, that is violating my rights. That proves what I said, how corrupt and dirty the Dalton Police Department is. That you would tell somebody my first name. Just trying to instigate and cause EagleNick audits trouble. You probably told him, oh, if you want to run over him when he's riding down south, and actually told him my address. That is very unprofessional. And you will see they have dialed it in, and that was a little bit closer. That was a little bit closer this way than the courthouse. So I think I might end up going back inside. I don't know if I want to stand out here because I do not know if this overhang will protect me. They liable to get it to come up around through here. And EagleNick audits goose will be cooked. Now, you notice I just said I was going to try to walk that way so I could end my live stream on out through there a little bit. See, I want all y'all to know that constitutionalists, First Amendment auditors subject themselves to more harm and danger than just corrupt politicians, corrupt public servants, corrupt police officers. We also are subject to being struck by lightning or run over by irate UPS drivers or anybody else who just does not like us. Now, that is their right not to like us, but we all have basic human rights. EagleNick audits is just exercising his constitutional rights. Now, if this storm hadn't kicked up the way it did, I would have been gone. But I do not want to risk my life anymore by going outside from where I'm at into the weather to make it any more dangerous than it is standing where I'm standing. If y'all go ahead and cut that weather off, I'll go on home now. Hey, cat face. You talk more like cat crap than cat face. Go change your litter box, cat. Quit talking all that crap. Does that say cat face or rat face? Hello, rat face, what you doing? I bet your cat face is inside here. Cat face, I've got a job, you just don't like it. Why don't you call up here and ask them what they think of my job, how good of a job I do? I thought I was doing a pretty good job. My job is a lot more dangerous than the job you got. And my job don't involve the use of Vaseline like yours does, rat face. Whoa. I'll try to sit back down a minute. It is coming down even harder again now. The rain is pouring, but hopefully the lightning passes over. If the lightning will pass over and the rain can just hold off for a few minutes, I will try to get somewhere else, because that rain is starting to blow in here. I'm glad I parked my bike up in under here. It would have got soaking wet and burnt my bike. You see, these lights are well lit even in the daytime. That is how taxpayer money is spent. Using power 24 hours a day. Oh, it's okay. We ain't got to pay for it. You know, EagleNick Audits is using public Wi-Fi right now that the taxpayers pay for. But if they kick it off, I've got a backup that'll kick in. EagleNick also has his secret cam that is always recording. It is digital. It does not get full. It does not cut off. Now, if it'll just stop raining, I'll haul. I'm going to haul my feathers on down the road. I just hope that UPS driver stayed going north and didn't turn around and head south. Because if they told him my first name, I guarantee you they told him my address. Now, I authorized my United States Senator John Ossoff to investigate the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton because they have stole my Cash App card that has been shipped for about 76, 77 days now. They've been holding up and stopping my mail. Postmaster Constant Small is stealing my mail, stole my Cash App card. I had my United States Senator John Ossoff to investigate. Well, guess how good of an investigation they did. No longer than an hour or two after I talked to Senator Ossoff's office, I got a call personally from the postmaster in Dalton, Georgia, on my personal cell phone number, and I did not at no time authorize my United States Senator to give out my damn personal cell phone number to a single solitary soul, much less the postmaster who has violated my rights, stealing my mail, and had me illegally arrested for trespassing, criminal trespass damage of $500 or less from public property at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, less than a half a mile south. Now we got somebody out here tapping. I don't know where they're tapping from. I can't see them. But they are up here tapping on the glass. I hope y'all can hear that. But if you're watching, I can't go out there. I'm not going to get struck by lightning for you. But like I said, they gave the United States Senator John Ossoff's office, gave the postmaster my personal cell phone, and she called me. And she assured me, oh no, Mr. Nicholson, we would not do that. I said, so y'all wouldn't retaliate against me? Oh no, Mr. Nicholson. Look, you see the first one had his sirens on, but these other two ain't even got theirs on. I'm sure they're going to probably a lightning strike somewhere that caught something on fire. But the first one had his lights on in the command vehicle, but the other two fire trucks are not even utilizing their lights. Now, there was someone upstairs tapping, and I seen them looking out the window that time, spying on EagleNick. How are y'all doing? Is that you, Mr. Police Chief? They're up here spying. Maybe they got their assassins fixing to stick out through the gun turret and try to blow EagleNick Audits away. You see, they're cowards. They will tap on the glass, but when EagleNick turns the live stream up to expose the corruption, they run and hide. Somebody's watching. Should I let him in? It's EagleNick got his phone out again. I heard about him, but I never dreamed he makes them police scream. Y'all wouldn't get so mad if you would just do your job and quit violating people's rights. Y'all try to stop people from exercising their constitutional rights. When you swore an oath, when you took on this job to protect and serve my rights, to protect and serve, to protect the Constitution and to protect the constitutional rights of the citizens who employ you. We are your employers, not the Dalton City Police Department. The Dalton City Police Department does not have money to pay your salary. Your salary comes from taxes that taxpayers like EagleNick Audits pays. EagleNick Audits is a property owner. EagleNick Audits has Dalton Utilities Water, pays city taxes. EagleNick Audits buys his food in the city of Dalton. There is many ways that even the citizens of Whitfield County pays in taxes that comes to the city of Dalton. I'm sure that the City of Dalton Police Service Center receives federal funding. EagleNick Audits pays federal taxes. The citizens of Whitfield County pays federal taxes. All EagleNick Audits is asking for the same respect that he gives that I received. Now, I never called any officer anything other than sir until they started calling me by my name, trying to intimidate me. But all that does is infuriate me. It makes me mad. And if you don't like it, I don't care. And you can Google that song. If you don't like it, well, I don't care. But it looks like the storm is finally going to let up. I believe the lightning has moved a little bit, maybe to the east of here. I don't know, or the west, rather. See, I don't realize which way it went. I don't even know. It might just be right on top of me, and this might be the eye of the storm. But we are still here at the Dalton Police Service Center. Let's look and see if they're still peeking. Now, there's your geekers and freakers that keeps peeking out from up here at the window. At least the officer standing inside there with his arms crossed, looking like he wished he had a rope. At least he was standing there in plain sight to where everybody could see him. But you could clearly tell that he was not happy. EagleNick Audits was never disrespectful to the first police officer until they was disrespectful to me. Now, the last police officer that called me by name, he did not just call me by my last name. He called me by my first and last name the first time he said it. After I asked for his name and badge number, he said Black 625 Stephen Anthony Nicholson. He said my complete legal name. EagleNick still called him sir, even though he did not deserve that respect, because EagleNick Audits was not going to give that officer the satisfaction to provoke EagleNick Audits to say something that would have all of them trolls that gets on my YouTube channel to say, see, he's just trying to provoke a reaction. If you will go and watch that video, you can clearly see if I had been trying to provoke a reaction, EagleNick audience was clearly provoked to where that if I had wanted to give him his 15 minutes of fame, the EagleNick audience could have and would have. But EagleNick audience does not see it. He does not beg. He does not roll over. And he does not play dead. I do not record when they want me to. I do not take bait because I am a fisherman. I am not a fish. And I damn sure ain't no sucker. But it looks like that the storm is just about to end. EagleNick is hoping that you will all pray that this will not be the end for EagleNick audits. Now I go for my arraignment at the Whitfield County Courthouse on July the 9th at 9 a.m. in Judge Burt Poston's courtroom in the Superior Court of Whitfield County. Now, Judge Poston, sir, EagleNick prays that you will be a fair and impartial judge, that you, unlike a whole lot of the Dalton City Police Department, will uphold the oath that you swore that you took to honor and protect the Constitution, to protect the rights of the citizens of Dalton, Georgia, and Whitfield County and their constitutional rights. Please, sir, do not let them continue to enforce feelings. EagleNick did not poke them with a stick to cause them to hurt. It was only because I was exercising my constitutional rights granted to me and to we the people, every citizen of the United States of America in all 50 of the states. I pray that you all have a safe and blessed day. Ooh, I seen more lightning, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can't get out of here. I ain't seen no more peekers or heard no more tappers, and I can't really tell if they're looking out the door here because the way it's tinted. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment on this live stream after it is uploaded as a video. EagleNick Audits does not get to see any of these comments after the live stream is over and it is uploaded to video. I have no option or no way to see who all was here, what all was said. So I would ask you, please, even if you don't subscribe, please leave a comment. Even if it is bad and you hate EagleNick Audits, bring it to the light and let us all see. Don't hide in the dark. That's the way it's got to be. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. God bless you. God bless America. Make America great again. Donald John Trump in 2024. God bless all of his creation. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.